All right, welcome to the big picture. It's your brother Melvin, and just wanted to get one in for the week. If you are liking the content, press the like button, subscribe, share the content. Um, all that is very much appreciated. I'm actually sitting back here in my office today, and I've been working on putting my hooking up some stuff to my computer, trying to get it figured out to where I can show clips, play clips, audio clips if I need be made a purchase of some stuff. So I'm going to see if I can get it figured out. But as in greeting, always peace, power, and love. Um, like I say, just want to jump on here for a few minutes this week. Today was the day that um, they were supposed to release some hostages, and I've already pretty much voiced my opinion on that whole situation. It is nice to see that you know Israel decided to do the right thing. And as far as my feelings toward that whole situation now, I mean, I still don't have a dog in that fight. But um, like I said before, it's about doing the right thing. It's about doing what's right, and you know being right in your actions. And as we have all watched, over the last few weeks, we've all watched Israel pretty much demolish Gaza. And this is the reason why, I mean, like I say, you can go back a few videos and see what my thoughts were on that in whole. But like I say, we just got to know the history. And that's why it's important to, you know history. And then it'll give you a better understanding of why some things happen the way they tend to always happen. You know, we are watching a genocide, straight up. And what I am hoping this will do, because see, this is America supported. This is America supported. So what we have really got to be, before I get into my hard subject for this video, what we've really got to be vigilant of and have an understanding of, you had better understand there are sleeper cells in this country. 9/11 happened with the help of this government. And who is to say that someone within this same messed up, money driven government won't sell out again? Yeah, I said that 9/11 was an inside job for 25 men to be able to board 5 planes. Um, it'll never happen again, like I say, unless they get some inside help. That's why we got to be vigilant and pay attention to what society around us is doing and what's going on within your cities, your towns, um, your parishes, or whatever But um, pay attention, because there has been, I looked but I couldn't find it, an exact number, and they had numbers from last year, but there has already been well over 500 mass shootings. And mass shootings are classified as four or more victims being shot. So, and we have heard in some of these shootings where, two or three people shot, no one died. And in some of the shootings, no one lost their life, which is always a good thing. But that's really something to think about, you know. And I had a gentleman ask me a few months ago, we were conversing, and I had a brother to ask me, why do I think America is so violent? And the first thing that, came to my mind is, like I'm sure many of you, a country built on violence will, you know, live and die by that same violence. And right now, I'm like Brother Malcolm, chickens are coming home to roost and it's not done. It's not over. I mean, anytime that you have a country that can openly kill people, and what's crazy is they're telling people, as they're bombing in the north, they're telling people to go on to the south. But what is going to happen? The bombs are going to start coming further south as well. Mark my words. You have to know how Israel was obtained and how Israel was brought into existence. And then you will understand why America tries to uphold Israel. But they have it all mixed up. Because in scripture, um, Israel is not referring to that country they created in 1948. And in creating that country for them fake people, give me just 1 second. Wow. While creating that country for those fake folks, um, they drove and like I say, I just don't like oppression, and I don't like people who are in power, uh over exerting their power. So that is why I am. And then too, another reason is because America is so steadfast um, about supporting Israel and having Israel's back. And Israel right now is committing some of the most horrific crimes ever. But war is war. War is war. We as black people should really have uh, an understanding for that particular statement. We have been warred on ever since we got here, but that's another subject. But what I'm hoping is that we're watching, we're paying attention, because what is happening right now to the Palestinians um, could happen to us, is happening to us, not on as such a broad scale, as it's being perpetrated right now against the Palestinians. But right now, Israel is committing open genocide, and nobody is saying anything except America, and the fact that they want the world to know that they have Israel's back. And the reason being is because they want the world to know that if you get in it, and America is already involved. Don't get it twisted. America is already involved. America has already been fired up on. There's already been American casualties as well. And America is firing missiles at Iran every day, saying that they have been under fire and under threat. But when you come into someone's home, you should understand that not everybody is going to just sit down and allow you to take their home over. Some people will fight for their home. Some people will stand up and try to do what's right because it's just the right thing to do. And see, what we're seeing right now are power moves. And Israel has always known that it had the ability to demolish that little Gaza Strip. When they first established the country of Israel, they herded the Palestinians. They took, over the course from 48 to what it is now, Israel has forcibly taken land and more land and more land, because the way it is situated now is not the way it was situated in 1948 when Israel was established as a country. In 1948, just Google it and look at the map and you'll see why it's so much turmoil over there. It's about the land. And Israel, just like America, is big brother, done just what America did. They took advantage of being able to take. That is, can't put it no plainer than that. They took advantage of being able to take. And that's what America has always done. And they be thankful for it. That's why I can't really get off into a spirit of Thanksgiving like I used to before I had knowledge of what really happened. And just like then and now, America befriended the indigenous people here and then murdered them and then took what they had. And those who didn't want to give it up were murdered and then it was taken. But some still chose to fight and stand up for what was right. And that is what you call courage. When you know you don't stand a chance, a snowball chance in hell of winning, but you still fight because your spirit tells you and guides you and lets you know that is the right thing to do. So I'm about done with that whole situation, but it's leading right off into the rest of my words for today. And also let me welcome my activatemedia.org family in Boston, Mass. And shout out to Patrick Wilson for bringing me on board and letting me stay on board this long. I do enjoy just trying to tap into our minds, and not only tap into our minds, but to awaken our soul, our spirit, so that we can learn how to move different. Because, like I was saying, Thanksgiving is just something that I no longer look at the same. It to me now is a time to be thankful for my family. Um, November 18th, 2021, I had a heart attack. I'm still here. So I'm thankful for that. Uh, like I say, we can make their fake pagan holidays what we want to make them. And then not only that, we don't have to wait for them to create the holidays that we celebrate. We can pick and choose who, how we want to celebrate, and see what we can do, as well as just picking and doing what we can do by the will of Yah. We can take those days off. If we want to celebrate Martin Luther King, Malcolm X's birthday, let's celebrate it and take that day off. If we want to celebrate Medgar Evers' birthday, let's celebrate that and take that day off. If we want to celebrate Fred Hampton's birthday, let's celebrate that and take that day off and be thankful for those ancestors that came before us. See, we do have a lot to be thankful for, because we too have taken a lot of punishment. We have taken a lot of inhumane treatment, police brutality, being raped, men, women, and children. We have taken so much, and we have so much to be thankful for, because we're still here. And see, this country, this goddamn America, is reaching an end. And I do not want to see us tumble and fall any further than we have already tumbled and fell, because we really cannot afford any more bumps and bruises. And really, what it is time for us to do is be thankful that we still have each other. That is something to be thankful for. Be thankful that this goddamn America is finally coming to an end. It is finally coming to a revelation. Revelation is nothing more than something being revealed. And if you've never read Revelations, read it. I've read it several times. First time I was 12. Scared me. Didn't want to be here when it was happening. But think about the flip side after the revelation. Revolution. Same. Because in order for a revelation to truly happen, a revolution will have to take place. There will have to be a cleansing. And we should be thankful that we're still here. Like I said, I did not want to be around for it. But it is going to take those of us who really truly are tapped in and really truly feel the vibration, feel the shift of energy. And I've spoken on this several times on my other platform before I came here. But just our ability to to feel. Like, notice when there's a few brothers around in a room, and something may happen, and it's always a certain vibration that an energy. You know, if one brother steps back 5 steps, other brothers notice that. We feel that vibration. We know just from sometimes the look on a brother's face. Sometimes that's all it takes is just that eye contact. That's that third eye that is, on point in some of us, and that's why they use so many different chemicals and things in these foods to try to kill our natural ability to vibrate. They try to kill our vibrations. Whatever they saw us doing when they got here and started killing us had to scare the shit out of them, because they refused to let us get together. They refused to allow us to unite. And the most powerful thing that we can do is to unite, is to be on one accord, unite, unit, one. When I spell unity or unite, I capitalize the U, the N, the I, and the T. Unify. Everything's capitalized, and everything remain letters, because I want the word unit to stand out. UNI, meaning one. Uh, get familiar with the words, and how we use them. America has one hell of a price to pay. And instead of America trying to atone for its past transgressions, it ignores them, tells those who were persecuted to get over it, and continues to persecute others in the midst of the madness and the chaos that they've already caused in the past. And they never have the ability to take accountability for their actions. And what will they say? It wasn't us that had you in chains and what the whoop the whoop, but you're still living on the stolen land that your people took. You're not willing to do the right thing to make things right. None of them are willing to do what needs to be done to make things right. Not this government. Ain't shit Joe, in Hyde Harris. They're not going to try to make things right, not for black people. In Hyde Harris said it with her Pacific Island ass. She said it, that she can't specifically do just something for black people. No, I can't do that. There's a video of it. This is when they were running for office. They have always refused to do what was right by us. And then if they do give us something, well, they make sure that everybody can be included within our suffering, mistreatment, and fight to make things right. We're always the race that stands up no matter what the other race is. We're always, just like right now with this stuff that's going on with Palestine, and how they're being genocided. Black people across the globe are being very vocal about what they're seeing. Because if it's one thing that we do understand, is the oppression of a people. If it's one thing that we do understand, is being mistreated, brutalized, raped, murdered, and all other things. And like I say, I'm not giving the Hamas terrorists any type of, kudos. I condemn them as well. And like I say, I'm not crazy about the Palestinians, the Muslims there, because they have all done black people wrong. And look at, I saw videos just like when the incident started happening in Ukraine, and look at how Ukraine treated people that looked like me. And this incident that's happening in Palestine and in Israel, I saw several videos come to the surface on how Israel and Palestine treats its darker colored people. People that look like you and me. People who have, naturally kinky hair that'll stand up against and defy gravity. Um, they hate they can't be us. And that's, everybody mistreats us. And what I'm saying as far as Israel and Palestine, we don't have a dog in that fight. I made that point a few weeks ago when I did the video. We don't have a dog in that fight. What we need to do, like I've said on this platform a couple of times, and I have said it, that I have said it that I'm only concerned about us. I'm only worried about us and what's happening to us, because it's been happening to us longer than it's been happening to anyone else. It's been happening. And we'll be concerned about everybody except ourselves. Yeah, we will worry about everyone except ourselves. So, all I'm saying is, let's take care of home. Let's take care of self. And anybody that knows me, I've really, especially over the last few months, gotten out of the black and the white thing. And it really, to me, has never been strictly about black and white, because I know good and bad on both sides, you know. So you're going to have your good people, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, whatever ethnicity. You're going to have your bad people, same way. You know, uh, not everybody has grown or will grow to that. But what we can do is at least try to work to better the condition, and then not be so fearful to stand up and fight for what's right. Anything worth having, you're going to have to fight for it. You're going to have to put in an extra exerted effort in order to gain whatever it is. Whatever it is. I don't care what it is. You're going to have to sacrifice something in order to make it happen. We need to start sacrificing time, our money, our intellect, and we need to start loving ourselves better, because this goddamn America don't love nobody. This goddamn America will drop bombs on anybody, anywhere. And if they're not doing it, they'll supply the weaponry so that they can keep under control who they feel needs to be controlled. They've never thought about controlling themselves. They've never thought about the vaccine for this virus called racism, white supremacy. They ain't never tried to fix that. But they worry about everybody else's, and they try to condemn anybody else that they see has the ability to get close to having the power that they have. Just like they're doing with Ukraine against Russia. They know that Ukraine doesn't have near the firepower. Seeing now they're overextended. This goddamn America, always sticking his nose in somebody else's business, but never fixing its own business, never atoning for their wrongdoing. So I'm waiting on that time to come. I'm waiting to see the people stand up for what's right. It's going to be a fight, but fear cannot be a factor. See, if you're scared to live, I know a man, rest his soul, used to say, if you're scared to live, you're scared to die. And several people have said that. Well, I want to live before I die. I've said this several times. Why do we always have to rest in peace? Why we can't live in it? Because this goddamn America. Why we can't reparate ourselves? We have the ability. We can't in 2023, the trajectory that this country is going, we cannot believe that this country is going to have our best interest at hand. We cannot believe that this country is going to do what's right. We have to come out of that dream state of mind and come into the realistic state of knowing that we're going to have to take care of each other. We're going to have to learn how to work together. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. That means that somebody's going to inherit this earth and it's going to be 10 times better after the revelation. Who do you want to be in control? They have a fear of a black planet. And with just cause, because when we are in control again, we'll change things back to how they should be. And not only that, we will be more of a righteous people, more compassionate, empathetic of those who suffer and not cause so much long suffering. This goddamn America. MLK's speech the night that he was going to give that night was America is going to hell. I would have loved to hear that. And you look at the condition of America, but America still refuses to do what's right. America still will fund and weaponize other countries to commit mass genocide on people, as long as it's not affecting them. So America has a price to pay. America has a terrible price to pay. And we have the ability to choose whether we want to fall and crumble with America, or if we want to build a society of right and just people who are about doing the right thing, who are about teaching the children what's right. Because that's what matters. The generations behind us, leaving this world in a better position and a better state of being than it is when we entered it and exited. That is our job. Nothing more, nothing less. We got to learn, like I say, how to love one another correctly. And if any people deserve love, compassion, and empathy, that would be us. So let's be the suppliers of what we need. It's that simple. Let's be the suppliers of what we need. And then once we're the suppliers of what we need, the things that we want will fall right in place. fall right in place. Believe that. But it's going to take us doing the right thing. It's not going to just happen. Like I guess some of us are think that we're going to pray it into existence. No, we have to pray it and then put the action with it so that it can exist. Like I say, once we take care of the things that we need, the things that we want will fall in place. That's a guarantee. And we already know it. We just hard-headed. So let's think about that. Let's do some bring it into existence challenges. Let's do some love one another better challenges. Let's do some reparate ourselves challenges. Let's do some build some business challenges. Let's do some practice group economic challenges. But y'all don't hear that. But y'all worried about is Jamie Foxx a clone. Y'all worried about who the White House was sleeping with. Y'all worried about that bald head bed wench and this book she got out. The world is worried about the drama. The world ain't worried about fixing the drama. The world is worried about consuming it. Don't be the consumer of so much drama. That's why they keep it in rotation. That's why social media is not good. 30-45 minutes is the average attention span because of the reels and all the little things that they doing. Now, even on YouTube, I'm noticing they're doing more and more of the short videos. People's attention spans ain't long enough to get the proper information. So whose fault is that? We blame a lot of things on other people, but some of the things we can fix ourselves. Some of the things start with self. Most of the things start with self. We can't keep being the consumers. At some point in time, we have to become the producers, the distributors. All right. That's about all I got, y'all. You know, we can't follow the devil to hell. We already living in hell right now. So let's not follow the devil to hell. Let's let America do what America gonna do, and America gonna burn. Israel gonna burn. I'm not afraid to tell the truth. You cannot mistreat a people on a consistent basis and then think that you're going to consistently thrive. It don't work like that. What you do come back around to you tenfold. So what are you going to do? You going to keep riding the ride, going along to get along, or you going to do what the Most High need us to do down here? Because see, the Most High don't need us going along to get along, conforming to the ways of this world. The Most High need us to do what's right and get back to what he need us doing down here. So let that sink in over the weekend. You know, this is why I call it the big picture. We really got to start looking at the broad scope. And then we have got to appreciate the good and the bad. But remedy the bad. It's that simple. So that's really all I got. If you're liking the content, you know, hit the like button, subscribe, share the content. I'm going to keep it coming. I'm trying to, like I say, figure out my little old system that I purchased so that I can do a little more as far as showing video clips and things like that. If you know, it comes into, you know, to the need of having to do that, I'll be able to do all that. I'm working on it. I'm not used to being on video. But I'm working on updating, like I say, so I can do things a little more on a professional level. Anyway, I do still appreciate those of you who are supporting, because I am one of the real ones. I'm not out here really trying to impress nobody major. And don't think that, yeah, them folk be coming at you because they see you not afraid to speak. They see that you can speak and they want your talent working for them. Don't always fall for the devil. And your integrity it has no dollar amount. I don't care what kind of money. Nobody, it ain't enough money to make me con and shuck and jive my own people into a harder time than we already going through. That's not me. I'm not gonna pull nobody down. We've been down long enough. It's time for us to get down. We've been down long enough though. So that's definitely not my MO. I really want to touch people's heart, touch people's spirit. I want people to really feel my passion and love for my people. I'm tired of watching us suffer day in and day out. We the only ones. And it's been like that for thousands of years. So let's truly be better and do better. And especially for for and to one another. Let's do that. We do everything else but that. So, like I say, if y'all liking the content, this is just me speaking from the heart right now. I love you. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my spiel. I hope that I can get enough viewers where I can go live and really truly interact with the people, because let me throw it in because I ain't said it yet. We need each other. We all we got and we all we need. We have never needed nobody else. We got to understand the power within us. And once we bring that together and start manifesting certain things and things start coming into existence, something going to hit us a little different. Our energy, that vibration is going to change. And that's what I'm ready to see. So we can pass that on to the generations behind us and show them how to use what we are equipped with, because we don't even know. But that's really all I got. Like I say, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Keep sharing, liking, subscribe. Like I say, let your friends know. It's just a down brother that want to see his people win. Finally, I want to see us win. Correct. And come together and stay together so that we can run something. We deserve that. And then we can pass it down. Ain't got to worry about nobody giving us nothing, because we'll have it. Y'all, like I say, we need each other. We need each other. Love y'all. That's my word for this week. Y'all, I'm going to try to start doing more, posting more content once I can get everything organized, especially with my computers and stuff and this new equipment. But like I say, just keep supporting, because I'm not out here trying to rub elbows with nobody but my people. I just want to see us able to live before we die. And with that being said, like I always say in closing, y'all, let's plan, let's organize, let's unify. We all have a key right here and right here. I love y'all. I'm out. Peace, power, love.